40 years, Community Action has been a force in local community development. We focus on developing the entire community while ensuring that the needs of low-income residents across the state are met. We have the talent, expertise, and respect to work in parts of the community others cannot reach. Community Action understands the total community. The mission and goals of Community Action match those of the Department of Community and Economic Development. Community Action uses a broad range of partners to eliminate poverty.
We're engaged in this community in Janette, as you can see behind us, with the Redevelopment Authority of Janette, the Mayor and Council, Planning Department of Westmoreland County, some private funders, foundations, and also some of the financial institutions. This project is the most difficult project ever attempted in Westmoreland County, to the extent that it's central city, it's infill structures, 25 new single-family dwellings, 18 new townhomes.
Community Action builds partnerships to coordinate and mobilize resources to address poverty and strengthen the community. The Janette project is a prime example of collaboration with diverse groups, such as the Westmoreland County Department of Planning and Development. They are providing funding for the project.
We've supplied probably close to $4 million in home PA Act 137 funds for the project. There's additional monies being sought through PHFA, through tax credit reservations. There's some private foundation money, but our particular contribution to the project is HUD, home money, and state match money.
This community development project is so vitally important to our town and to the people of this town. But with the factories going under and the big production not here anymore, we need to move on. We need to make Janette a place for small and light industry. We need to make Janette a place for homes where people can feel safe to live, work, and shop. And that's what our goal is. And without the help of these folks, it just ain't gonna happen.
In Schuylkill County, Community Action reached out to partner with municipalities like Mahanoy City to turn a blighted block into a welcoming neighborhood.
We had developed a foundation grant and worked with the borough of Mahanoy City to primarily take down half a block of vacant, deteriorated housing units. And we developed 2 single-family housing units in that neighborhood. The project greatly improved the neighborhood, and actually it spurred other projects that the borough came to us looking to develop because of the success that they saw in that neighborhood.
Without help from Community Action, Mahanoy City would not have the budget to pursue new homes for low-income residents.
The borough budget is very small. We got about a $1.3 million budget. You can break that down into a third being trash removal, 1/3 being police protection, and the other third being street maintenance. So it wouldn't be possible without the assistance of Community Action for us to do these projects, because we just wouldn't have the wherewithal and the staffing to put it all together. It takes a lot of coordination and a lot of hard work to pull these projects together.
Community Action concentrates expertise and resources in order to obtain maximum impact on community revitalization projects. In the small rural community of Uniontown, Community Action is helping to develop the community by focusing on the health and education of the people. Community Action set up a healthcare clinic to meet the needs of the community. The agency partnered with multiple organizations like the University of Pittsburgh and the Pennsylvania Department of Health to fund the project.
Community Action founded Community Medical Services 10 years ago to address a need that many of our clients were bringing to our attention, their inability to access medical assistance, medical care. One of the few providers which takes all the Medicaid managed care, health programs, as well as private insurance.
Because we're affiliated with the Community Action, We can also send them down to the intake area where they can see if they can qualify for WIC, housing, income tax preparation assistance, the electric bill, your utilities. It's the full scope of the need of the community.
In order to meet the growing educational needs of the community, Community Action partnered with Westmoreland County Community College to open a branch campus in the same building that houses the medical clinic on the agency's campus.
I believe that education is the great equalizer, and Uniontown right now in the surrounding area is in desperate need of a skilled workforce, and that workforce doesn't exist in many cases. So my thinking is that as we do a good job matching the employer needs with the various curriculums that we can offer physically in Fayette, that we will train folks to take these jobs that in many cases are technologically related fields, and folks will be able to stay in the county, pay their taxes, raise their children, and hopefully begin to grow back that community of Uniontown and the greater region around Uniontown. So I see a direct correlation between having a community college offering the curriculum that's needed and then the economic impact of those individuals as they go out into the workforce.
Community Action uses a creative approach to creating economic opportunities and developing communities. Community Action in Washington, Pennsylvania is working with the Redevelopment Authority to turn an abandoned medical complex into a document storage facility. The business will provide a service to companies located in the downtown district, while bridging Washington's suburbs with its center city.
The Highland Ridge community right here is a newly named Elm Street program, and it abuts a Main Street program. So organizations like the County of Washington, the Redevelopment Authority of Washington, and the city are working to make improvements in this community. Community Action Southwest plans to acquire this property and demolish the commercial buildings and replace them with commercial and retail space, and start a business called Doc Solutions, where we'll actually employ local residents to help us in our electronic record archiving business.
We've got a lot of community development type agencies in the county, and a lot of our efforts were, kind of pulling in different directions, and we weren't getting very far very fast. So by collaborating the efforts, with the Redevelopment Authority and Community Action, it just increased our ability to outreach to the community.
The projects in Janette, Washington, Uniontown, and Mahanoy City are just a few examples of the broad scope of work that Community Action provides to low-income residents across Pennsylvania. We use a broad range of partners, high-impact projects, and take a creative approach to solving community and economic problems. Community Action is the premier network for guiding social and economic change in Pennsylvania.